12.6 miles in. Feeling pretty good. Tommy, feel pretty good?
Absolutely.
10% of 50% of the way there. Official food stop. It's a party. We are at 41 miles, taking a stop here because Tommy needs to take a pee-pee. About to go hit our hill. This is the line to use the bathroom, so this could be a while, but feeling pretty good. My bum's a little sore, not bad. Do the Pialet. 54 miles in, the hill was not so bad. About to get some lunch. We are halfway there. 88 miles. Starting to get a little hot. Having to do a little of that action, but feeling pretty good. Found a babysitter for the bike, and we made it! Woo! All right, we're off to the start of day 2. It's 4:30 in the morning. About to get breakfast. There's some like fruit and pancakes here, but they say make sure that you're eating something that you know that your body can handle and it's used to. So we got an idea. And they're closed. We're gonna figure this out. Hi, bike. Good to see you. Did you sleep well? All right, ready to go? Okay. Mile 122, 120. Feeling pretty good. Got some ibuprofen. In Winlock, home of the world's largest egg. I will be the judge of that. We are now in Vader. Which is 129. Only 7 miles from our last stop, which you might be thinking, that's not very long. A couple points to make here. Drove past the world's largest egg, didn't see it. If it was all that large, I think I would have seen it from the road. So I'm going to say debunked. Secondly, Thomas's bike has an owie. He's getting that changed out. Then we'll be back on the road to Portland. Funny story, by the way. When we were leaving to pack, we had CO2, a tube for Tom, and he was like, what are really the odds? Like, what do you think there are? Like 100 flat tires out of 10,000 people? I'm gonna be fine. Not gonna pack the tube. We'll be fine. Luckily, we were close to a mini stop, and we're gonna be okay. Gotta come back and get some of those Vader taters. Corinne, me and you, next year, calling you out, tandem style. Back in business. So our problem may have been more serious. Could be the tire, not the tube. So I think we're gonna call support, help him out. And next stop's only like 2 miles away. Support vehicle is on the way for Thomas's bike.
I went faster than the tires could handle.
Bad news is he's going to miss out on 3 miles. Good news is we kind of got lost yesterday, went an extra 4 miles, so we think it still counts. Also, while we have a little time, I want to discuss this rolling hills thing. I feel pretty good today, but for the most part, they said today was rolling hills. And then there's like big hills the whole time. And I feel like this is false advertising. And secondly, rolling hills, like all hills technically roll. And it's like a nice way to sound. It's like rolling hills and babbling brook. No, it's a hill. It was a real hill. Disappointed. Goodbye, I'll miss you. Goodbye. All by myself. I don't wanna be reunited, and it feels so good. In the food line, it's a little long. That's okay though, because we did have an epiphany. It is possible, hypothetically possible, that maybe one of us, I'm not going to name names, either me or Tom, left their cell phone in the support truck. I'm not going to say who it was. Could have been anybody, but, you know. United and it feels so good. Okay, we got our phone back. We got the bike fixed. We got some food. Probably ate a little too much, but I mean, garbanzo beans and chicken, peanut butter sandwich, a wrap, Rice Krispie treat, hummus. It was a lot, but it was tasty, and I think I'll be okay. On our way. Okay, one last phone call, then we're on the road. Got some suntan lotion on, don't want to get burned. It's gonna be 99 degrees in Portland, so I didn't even know temperatures went up that high around here. I thought like 85 and our thermometers break or the world explodes or something. Also, kind of bummed out because Tom had our Strava, which is mapping and telling us how far we've gone, and we had to turn it off when he went in the truck. So it's like, do those miles even exist if they weren't documented in the computer? Like, was I in a black hole for the last couple hours? I don't know. That's for scientists to decide, not me. But, okay, finishing up our phone call over here. And I think we are good to go. So, things took an interesting turn. I'm just kidding. We made it officially to Oregon. No sales tax. Woo! You're supposed to go woo. Woo! At a mini stop in Gobles. We have gone 20 miles without a mechanical issue. A new record for the day. Woo! Working our way to St. Helens. It is so hot out here. It's mile 176 and it's like 98 degrees and the asphalt is just baking you. I'm drinking 40 ounces of water an hour. I'm not sure that that's even enough. I'm just pumping away the water as much as I can tolerate. Doing good though. There's just dehydrated old white dudes just strolling across the road. It's mayhem. But we're just doing our best, pumping away the water, and I think we'll do this. All right, we got 29 miles to go. This is great. 29 is great because it's so far off 30. It's not even the same ballpark as 30. Like 30 is crazy. That's a lot. 29, like nothing. And before you say like, oh, that's a mile apart. No. Because I'm 29 years old and I'm not even close to 30. That's gonna be, we're done here. We're done. Getting some food before we take off. We are in St. Helens, which is named after Mount St. Helens. It's a mountain that exploded. It was right after Jurassic Park, but before Armageddon. It was crazy though. Like, there was this grandmother, and she like had to walk through lava, like burn off her legs. Pierce Brosnan, the actor, he was there. I know you're thinking, common misconception, Tommy Lee Jones was not there. It was actually at a different volcano, but understandable mistake. Okay, and before you go, hey Kevin, where's the picture of the volcano? It exploded, remember? It's gone. You gotta listen. For the finish line, it's got like a tie and everything, but the zipper broke. So I'm riding the rest of the ride like this, I guess. So mile 188, 16, 17 to go, and it is hot. It is so hot. People are stopping just in the shade like every couple miles. We're at our last rest stop, so I think we're gonna take it. We've been going like 12 miles between stops. I think we're gonna just go like 20 minutes at a time. Just stop like 3 more times because it's hot, and we're gonna make sure that we, make it there. Sweat is dripping on me while I'm saying this lying down. Just down to Powerade, resting up, ready to hit this. There's like people around us talking about how they've done it for like 10 years, and like this is the first time they've had to walk certain hills, and like this is intense. It is hot, much more than I expected. So physically, like legs feel good. My feet kind of hurt because they're like swollen up, but physically feel pretty good. I'm not usually one to complain, but dang. There's literally a line where people are paying a lady to spray them with a hose. I see lady. I see baby.
Hey, you.
We did it! All right, we made it. That was a lot of work. Thankfully, when we hit that last stop, we came kind of into Portland, so there was just tree coverage and everything, so we didn't have to stop anymore. We were able to go straight through. We just stayed at that stop and we were just pounding Gatorades. Like whatever Peter O'Toole did to alcohol, that was us with Gatorade. So we made it, feeling pretty good. So feeling better than day one, so exciting stuff. Oh my gosh, this air conditioning feels amazing. So we are finally done. We are on our way to Sushi Land. And the reason that's important is Sushi Land is this like kind of crappy sushi place that we go to all the time by our house. And it's at like dollar sushi, so it's not very good. But the one by our house got like nasty, really, really nasty. So we started like venturing to Sushi Land, like, you know, like 20, 30 minutes away just to like go to Sushi Land for this like dollar sushi. Anyways, I asked Tom when one day we were sitting in his hot tub, I said, hey, what do you think of riding Seattle to Portland? And he was like, no way. I hate riding bikes, I'm not gonna do it, no way. And I was like, don't think of it as a bike ride, think of it as a long trip to get sushi. And he said, I'm in. Okay, so this one was way too gross. There was like, we went to our booth and there was like flies. Like not like, there's a fly on it. Yeah, there was like a swarm of flies. Like it kind of smelled like Corinne was like, it smells like fish. And I was like, it smells like poop. And then their pop machine was broken too. But the wasabi was like in a cool like ketchup squeeze container. So that was cool. But okay, continuing on. Kristen, would you describe how you described to me the flies at that last restaurant's booth?
So you know when there's like a dead zebra in the Sahara and the flies are just over top? That's what was over the booth.
She's not lying. But we made it to the other one. It looks amazing. 205 miles, plus the couple extra we went when we got lost. All for this. So good. So I don't know what comes next, guys. We swimming Alcatraz?
You could see like how fast you went.
No, nope, not doing that, I guess. So we'll figure it out. But this was really fun.